Hey guys, what's up? It's Rygar the Destroyer, and today we're going to be taking a look at R5-K6 from the Toys R Us exclusive Astromech Droid 3-pack. This guy is pretty cool, but before we take a closer look at him, let's go ahead and take a look at his packaging. Here it is. I've shown it off before in the R2-A3 video, so we'll just kind of glaze over it here, but he would be displayed here in the center. There is a picture of him down below, and then on the back, there's another picture of him and a brief description. If you'd like to read that, you can go ahead and just pause the video. So anyway, like I said, pretty standard packaging for the Black Series, so let's go ahead and get back to the figure itself. So R5-K6 stands from the bottom of this foot here to the top of the antenna at about 4 inches tall and about 3.5 to the top of the head. So he's going to be right in scale with your other Black Series figures. If you're curious to see how he stacks up against an R2 unit, he is a little bit taller, which is accurate, so I'm glad they went ahead and did that. As far as accessories go, this guy doesn't have any, and I think that's because you know, he's got a new head sculpt which removes those ports that you can put the scope and the radar dish into. So I'm fine with those being excluded. He does still use the same body as R2-D2, so he does have these two doors that open up on the front, and there are the two little tools in there which can be posed, which is nice. And then when they're closed, you cannot even tell that there is a door there unless you're really looking for it. One other thing that I really like that they've done with this figure is this kind of crystal looking band around kind of the neck of the droid here. And R5-D4 I believe had this, and it's really cool looking, but it's obviously really hard to replicate with paint. So what they've done is they've taken like a thin strip of plastic that's kind of holographic and kind of glued it on around there, and the seam is right here on the side of the figure, and honestly they've done such a nice job of applying it, you can't even tell where it is. And I think it would be, you could peel this off if you wanted to, but I don't see it like falling off on its own anytime soon, so that's really nice. Other than that, the paintwork on this one is really clean, and because of the really bold colors, really stands out on the shelf, which I really like. As far as articulation goes, it's basically the same as the other Astromech droids. His head does swivel, and it is still connected to that third leg in the base here. I really don't like that feature, but I've talked about it before in other reviews, so I'm not going to harp on it again here. His shoulders do swivel 360. There is ankle articulation, and on the third leg here, it does articulate. And then finally on the bottom of the feet, there are little wheels again, and if you're on a hard, flat surface, those will actually roll, which is really nice. So overall, this figure is a little bit more than a repaint, obviously because of the new head, and he's pretty striking looking, so if you can pick him up, he's pretty cool to have, but he's not a main character. So I would say for the average collector, unless you really like Astromech droids or you particularly like this figure, he may be a pass. You know, he may be worth picking up. It's just up to you. So if you have any comments or questions, please leave them down in the comment section below, and I guess I'll see you later.